Alright, so it's been about 4 months since we've done our last hobby room and closet tour. We actually didn't do a closet tour last time. That's something new. So I'll get to a tour of that. But yeah, this is the hobby room 4 months later. There's a lot to go through, a lot to see. So I guess we'll begin with this side of the room. Look, there's the last ride quarter panel. Still isn't on the wall. That will not mount to a wall, and it actually started cracking in the middle right here. You could see the line where it cracked, so I'm kind of upset about that, but whatever. As long as it's laying flush against the wall, I don't think it's that big of a deal. There's a pile of clothes on this chair, and the reason there's a chair there is because this is my gaming chair. Well, the chair I use to play in while I'm playing PS4. I also don't have the futon yet, but that'll happen when it happens. I do have a camera here in the corner of the room, so that way I can watch it when I'm gone, which there isn't a whole lot that happens, obviously, but we did put the completed Bubba's in the corner as well. Here's a Scott Wimmer suit. The driver's suit has Scott Wimmer right here, as well as my CDs and my Corey LaJoie face card piece. That's from Daytona or Atlanta, I believe, in 2021. There's a Taco Bell wrapper there, too, my cat was playing with. The Chris Gaines collection is right there. I have 8 singles and I believe 33 or so regular versions. I have the 45, the single 45 coming, so technically I'll have it on vinyl too. I also have it on cassette in the Walmart pin. Here's my other CDs. Hi, Albert. How are you? Okay. So I do have a completed Nickelback set. Shut up. I do have a completed Nickelback set. Any artist that I'm trying, or that I find that I want to complete, like the Tragically Hip, I have Coldplay as well. I have it on the bottom there. I also have like 7 Disturbed. We'll go through the CDs in a different video, but yeah, that's my entire CD collection. There's a Pablo Montoya driver suit, and then here's my desk corner. Just has a bunch of... It's a computer I had when I was living with my grandma. So if you scroll back enough on my channel, you'll see NR videos that was made with this. So that was almost 10 years ago at this point. Should probably put on a light so we could see better, shouldn't I? That would help. So this is a Brad Perez Martinsville nose. It was from his first oval start, and with Brad being my friend, I felt like I had to get a piece of his car, one of his cars, and we ended up getting a truck nose from Racing Warehouse, and I ended up mounting it to the desk. Those don't seem like they fit very well, but they do. It's perfect. It's mounted perfectly. I am using a TV as a monitor right now. There's some more sheet metal hanging on the walls, as well as die cast. Those are wrestlers that I've met. Those are my favorite wrestlers. Those are just cool figures, and then the bottom 2 are pop vinyls. I do use promo 164s for figure stands as well. I don't know if you can see the Josh Balicki down there. I got Connor Daly, Greg Biffle, and SVGs down there as well. In the closet, we have the Jacques Villeneuve Talladega 2007 crew shirt. I actually just bought this. It was like, I think, $20, a little more than $20. It's a pretty good deal. But we close the door, and we have more 164s mounted to the wall. A lot of these I was collecting in North Carolina, and they were just sitting in bins for this point to mount them to the wall. So there's my deceased grandma's coat. This was her favorite coat that she wore all the time. And when my aunt was like, hey, we got to start getting rid of grandma's stuff, she's like, does anybody want her jacket? And I wanted her jacket because when I took care of her, this was the jacket she always wore. So that's just my way of remembering my grandma. I have a bootleg Travis Pastrana hoodie as well. It's my favorite one to wear. We've got Bill Weber's pit reporter suit. Even though it says Ted Stratton, there are like remnants of a former stitching underneath it, which I assume it was Bill Weber. I also have John Kernan's ESPN suit. In the closet, we have a bunch of... Those are the 124 boxes. That's it. That's all I have for 124s right now. But 164s... are all through here. My Lucy's are all on the side in those tackle boxes. More inbox, trucks, keeper, Gen 6s. excuse me, Gen 7s, Xfinity, excuse me, Kurt Busch, hats, including the Phantom Championship hats, which are there, Talladega Nights, and then more 164s. And then in the bottom bin, the blue one, we have all my Gen 6s, and those are all for sale, because all I want to keep are those. Here's some prototypes. I don't know if I've gone through the collection, but you could see all of these. I believe I have some I haven't made videos on, but whatever. I'll take a look at that. You can see some DNPs in here. We also have a 1/87th scale prototype. So there's that. There's my cassettes. Though a lot of these were my dad's. Some of them I pick up, like that Eddie Murphy I pick up at a thrift store. And Footless Charizard here that I found at Goodwill that I had to rescue. PS4 sits here, as well as all the other games. I have some 164s sitting out. I don't know why. I guess I'm just too lazy to put them away. There's some more 124s. The Carl Edwards were my grandma's. I pulled them out of her racing bin she wanted me to sell or get rid of or do whatever with. So that's my video game collection. A lot of them I buy at thrift stores now, so I don't really spend time on buying them brand new. So here's my 124s for the most part. You have the Pinty promos, Talladega Nights, and then Scott Wimmer samples and what have you. That's a door number, and that's just a regular one. This is that. Isn't that weird? I think that's cool. So then mounted to the wall back here, we have the Ryan Truex 2022 Daytona bumper and crew shirt. Those kind of happened because, I collect diecast, so I was like, yeah, I want to get a Circle B piece of sheet metal. I think that would be cool. And then I found the crew shirt for cheap at a race, so I was like, that goes perfect with that bumper. So, yeah, this is the hobby room. We'll take you to the closet. Hi, Albert. Oh, look at that boy. Oh, yes, roll over, fat boy. All right, so while we're in here, I figure might as well move the Jacques Villeneuve one into the crew shirts. But yes, we are in a mobile home, because that's what I could afford. And actually, fun fact, I grew up in this mobile home, which was even cooler when it came on the market for cheap. I'm like, you know what? I think that'd be pretty cool. They replaced the roof when I got it here, so there's some like marks at the bottom of here. I think there's some there too, but there's no leaking that's going on there. The roof was replaced before I moved in, so that, and I got it fixed after I moved in. Actually, that's a different story. But anyway, yes, this is the back closet. Some of the stuff I don't have hangers for. I have so many crew shirts I don't have enough hangers. Those are the bootleg hoodies, even though it says Wing COT bin. I reuse a lot of my bins and change things around. So, yeah, for example, you know that Racing Fans Wear website? Yeah, that I made videos on. Yeah, these are the hoodies from it. I put them in there until I want to wear them, which is, other than the Pastrana and the SVG one I just bought, I don't really wear them too often because a lot of them are nice, and I don't know if that website's going to go down because it hit or miss. Anyway, so here's the crew shirts. We have a Pastrana. We have, what is that? Don Prudhomme. I think that's Larry Dixon. I don't remember his name. Yeah, just a bunch of random ones. We got Ryan Ellis's Harvick throwback. This one was bought damaged because somebody put gum in it, and there's gunk. You could see the marking where it was, and it was hooked up to both sides. So I had to unpeel it. But yeah, it's all sublimated. It feels like, honestly feels like one of the bootleg crew shirts. Not gonna lie. That's the kind of impression I get with that. Yeah, we got Schrader's 02. I found this at, this is, I believe, Reddick. This was bought at a thrift store in Wausau. And I'm like, I flipped out when I saw it. I'm like, there's no way there's a crew shirt here. And there was. It was pretty interesting. Where's Waldo David Reagan? Townsend Bell Direct PC. But yeah, I'll just flip through it and you can see what's there. Got Will Rogers, Scott Wimmer, William Byron, Ryan Ellis, another throwback, Bubba, Junior, Hornaday, Kenseth. So the thing is about this, I'll have to fix that. The thing is about this Kenseth Carhartt is that the embroidery over here, where there's like 6 layers of embroidery, it makes it impossible to move in. So realistically, it's just a good display piece than anything. And it does look badass with the barbed wire on it. I do have a David Starr Spears. I have a Greg Biffle KFC. I bought this from my friend Ryan. This is a Michael Annette Cruise shirt and hat combo. 2 Scott Wimmer Siemens. The other Pastrana Boost Mobile. 3 Truexes, Scott Legacy, Brian Scott. But yeah, we'll just keep going there. This is the Bowman Philadelphia Eagles one, which they were supposed to be destroyed. Here's a Derek Krause. And then 2 of the Mac Tonight promo, Jamie McMurray throwback stuff. So, yeah, this is where my racing shirts sit. So that's a bin of racing shirts. That's racing shirts. That's Charlotte paperwork. So, like, pay stubs, tax info, car info, Albert info, trailer info. It's all in that bin. Shirts, and hoodies. Yeah, if you notice, I have like a 24 count case of Infinite Swirl, and that's because it was $10. And I was like, we don't have a 7-Eleven up here. That's a 7-Eleven exclusive flavor, so I might as well get it. Put it back in the closet and forget about it, right? Gross. Anyway, yeah, here's the jackets. This is a team-issued Wimmer Racing one. Oops, that fell off. Annette, Boyer, Wimmer, Burton. Yeah. I do have a Kmart basket here. It holds hats until I'm ready to wear them. They just sit up there. But it's nice to have. That's my little remnants of Kmart. So I'm really happy with that. I wish I could find another. I'd put more stuff in it. I'd be like, yeah, I have 2 Kmart baskets. They'd be like, why? I'm like, because I have a fucking Kmart basket. That's why. If you see them, buy them. But yeah, this is my back closet. This is where all my racing clothes are. But yeah, that's my house tour. Or at least the racing rooms tour. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you later.